So we're backstage with Jasmine. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thank you.
Now you're going to be performing live in Bristol tonight for the Ella Eyre tour. How excited are you to be performing in the Southwest?
I'm so excited. Like 2 nights ago we performed in Southampton and it was absolutely incredible. And this is like my second support tour in the UK. Like the first one was with Chris Lowe, and this one's incredible because I've done a lot of touring like over in Germany and Europe. So it's really nice to be back in the UK and perform.
And I mean, obviously this is a huge scale. I mean, Ella Eyre is very popular, so you've got huge crowds. So before you go on stage, do you kind of get nervous, or do you just like get that buzz and like, I can't wait to get out there?
I think it's I get a tiny bit nervous, but I definitely have a sort of buzz I get really excited about. Like I just think that it's more important to just go out there and have fun. So instead of getting nervous, I just get really excited. I
mean, I'm a huge fan of your music and I love your albums, but I really wanted to ask you, where does the title Another Bundle of Tantrums and Bundle of Tantrums come from?
Basically, my old YouTube channel, like the name was, it was Tantrum Jazz. It might still be, sorry. But it's like, so my nickname was kind of Tantrum Jazz. Basically, my parents gave me that nickname because when I was younger, I wasn't a very happy child. I was quite dramatic. So they gave me the name Tantrum Jazz.
So that's where the album comes from?
Pretty much, yeah.
Now you have a huge fan base. I know on YouTube you do really, really well with your covers and stuff like that. But did you ever expect when you first went into that to have such a good reaction?
I didn't expect anything to happen at all. To be honest, like when I first started, it was just kind of I had a passion for music and out of boredom I posted them on YouTube. Like we filmed videos and started posting them, and then somehow people found our videos and started sharing them, and we started gathering more and more followers, and it's like the more we did it, the more I fell in love with posting videos on YouTube. And it's incredible to go from just filming in your room at home in London and then going all the way to LA and America and like doing all these trips. It's incredible because it's shows you how universal music is, because you get to travel all over the world to places that don't speak your language and they still love the music, and it's great.
I mean, when I listen to your music, I kind of get, it's weird, it's like transformed into another world, because when you sing, I get like goosebumps, but not only that, I can tell that music means a lot to you. So when you decide to choose a song to cover, do you have to kind of connect with that song? Do the lyrics have to mean something to you?
Definitely. Like all of the songs on my YouTube channel, the songs that we put out, original songs, all of them, I connect with them personally. Like I'll dig into the lyrics and I'll find something to connect with, and I'll get a story that I've heard of, and like I feel I'll get very empathetic. Like I'll find out what they're feeling and try and put that through my voice, really.
I absolutely love all of your songs, especially your cover of Let Her Go.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that, such a good track. But I mean, you're very, very young, so how do you kind of mix being a teenager with, you know, recording songs, making music? Because that must be kind of a lot of work for you to do.
Well, anyone who's kind of artistic is very childish, so it's not like I'm surrounded by like tons of business people. It's like everyone has like an inner child that I love to just like take out of them, and it's like, music is quite easy to have a thing as like a full-time job, because you travel, do something that you love, and then you also spend time with people that you love. Like I'm really close to everyone on my team. I left school about a year ago to do homeschool, and I'm still really close with my friends at school. I meet people through music. Like tons of my friends are like 15, 14, and I met them through music sometimes.
Yeah. And I mean, for you've recently you've had a lot of chart success. So how does that feel when one of your records goes in the charts and you hear it on Radio 1 and you have to do all the interviews and stuff like that? It must be a kind of a whirlwind for you.
It's crazy, because like, I just remember listening to the radio when I was younger, and it was just like, hold on, I used to listen to other people and now I'm on the radio, and it's like other people are listening to me, and it's really, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, and obviously Ain't Nobody was a huge hit for you. So did you ever, again with that, when you covered that, did you ever expect it to get remixed and then become,
No, it was so random, like, and I'm so happy like the ways turned out that it did, because it was crazy. Like Felix Yen just kind of stumbled across my cover and then just decided to remix it, and I made an amazing friend. Like we still talk now. We just had like a really long Skype conversation like a couple of weeks ago. And it's like, he's such a good friend of mine, and it's incredible to do music. Yeah.
Now I've got a little game for you to play. So it's going to give you two options, and you've got to choose which one you like out of these two options. Now, before, you know when you watch TV shows and they come up with really cool names of what, you know, like games, I had one which was J'adore, because your song Adore, and you had to test, and then I couldn't think of a game, so I had to scrap that, and I've just got options to give you now. You can choose which is your favourite. So, Piers Morgan or Simon Cowell?
Ooh,
So
Simon Cowell.
Yeah,
Simon Cowell.
A night in or a night out?
Night in with friends.
Oh, what about a spa weekend? Relaxing spa or a camping adventure?
Camping.
So you're an outdoorsy kind of person?
I mean, to a certain extent, but it's just like the idea of spending. It just depends on my mood. Right now, I'd quite like to go traveling.
Yeah.
But if I'm feeling lazy, I'll go spa.
What about homemade cooking or like a Chinese or a nice Indian?
Chinese and Indian, definitely.
Now this one's really controversial. Ant or deck?
Oh.
No.
Oh. You can't have one without the other though.
Oh, see, I'm an Ant fan. It's the forehead. Absolutely love him.
Okay, since you're Ant, I'll go deck. Like,
There
we
we go.
have to make it equal.
Rom-coms or like a thriller movie?
Thriller.
And eyelashes or hairspray?
Eyelashes. I
I like the
don't
hairspray. I like the
like
whole
hairspray. I mean, it's like, it's cool that movement,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah, I don't like product in my hair.
And lastly, do you like texting people or do you prefer a good old phone call where you can talk to them?
Phone call. I
Phone.
can't put my speaking into like texting. It's so
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
I mean, what's next for you now? What can we expect in the coming months in the future? Because I know you've signed a really good record label. So what can we expect from you?
So my EP kind of just came out.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of starting to write an album. I might go do a trip to the US and start writing some songs. We're gonna do the Ella Eyre tour. We're gonna do a lot more traveling. I have my very first headline show in London on the 20th of November, so I'm really excited for that. I'm kind of quite nervous about that one, so I'm really excited.
That's just you, isn't it? So
Just
that's,
me.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
a big thing.
it's a milestone.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Now, also what I wanted to know is, obviously when you were growing up there must have been someone you looked up to for inspiration, like a kind of an icon that you wanted to be like, or you took inspiration from. So who was your musical inspiration?
My main musical inspiration was Florence and the Machine, and she still
Oh,
is.
wow.
I absolutely love her music. I love her live performances, and she is incredible. And like I hear so many stories about her that really inspire me, and like I can connect with. Like she's an absolutely amazing person, and yeah, like I like to take inspiration from anyone that I meet. Really, like if I see that someone's funny or happy, or you just see that they're. When someone walks into the room and they immediately, like, you can tell that they're really, like, positive and happy person. I like those sort of people, like that. Like, it's nice to see when people can just be happy.
Have you ever got to meet Florence yet?
No,
That's one of your ambitions.
I got close. I know her keyboardist, but, like, that's the closest I've got to her.
That's the way in now, but
yeah,
it's kind of
I'm
working
getting
way
closer.
up to. Thank you so much for joining us and fitting us in, and
Thank
thank you to Annie as well for getting us this. So good luck for tonight. It's going to be
Thank you
exciting. There's a
very
huge
much.
crowd outside. So
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Are you going to be performing Adore?
Yes, definitely.
I'm so happy with that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Chris.